I should probably have changed the streaming key. Oh well.
Why?
It's using science.
Oh. Well.
Doesn't matter, we're live now.
Yeah.
It's not like science gonna use it right now.
It makes sense. You're very smart, yep.
That is actually the reason it's using science. I can actually explain because it was using the default one, which was renamed to science, and I reused the settings from last month.
Right.
I can fix that next month.
Next month, you will make Cyan happy.
Hey, we can take out a streaming camera. No! Actually, that reminds me I should also post the link to the stream.
Nah, you should.
Copy video URL.
Don't worry about it.
Go to this discussion. Paste. Keyboard. Press the... No. Press the enter key. I'm such a bad streamer. And then we're gonna change the camera settings. Actually, can I like... The anchor should be world space. It should be smoothed. So when I grab it... No, it's not smoothing. Great. Love that. And then we gotta enable the UI. I find it funny how when I enable the UI I instantly see your camera and my camera. So now I can see your camera and my camera. Ah! Stop hitting my stream. Filters. Oh yeah, we can put on filters, Bento. Come on, we gotta put... No.
Code filter, does that still exist?
No. We have glitch, speed, hypno, pixelate, sketch, sparkle.
Like thing.
Oh yeah, we need the sparkle one when looking at Bento.
You don't have the good one.
I turned it off again. Hey, where's the host? Have you eaten the host? I didn't get you rubbing your stomach on stream. Thank you. This is totally scripted, I mean. Yeah, Fraser, you should fix the two other hands so they're not just stuck in a T-pose.
Oh, you can change the poses like this.
Camera.
Wait, what pose do you have default contacts?
Do you also have it world space right now? Or do you? Oh, you don't. Right? Or do you have it world space? Oh, I have it separated. Like, ooh. Oh my god! It's the stream with a streaming camera on screen on it. Yeah, so you can like have the streaming camera look at its own screen.
Right.
Because UI is enabled. Which also gives the problem... Yeah, Ben, so did you know that if you have the smooth movement on, right? And you have UI enabled, do you know what happens when you move this screen around with the camera? You move the camera in front of the thing. When moving it around, it's like... Okay, where's the host? Should I enable the mirror? Will I die if I do that? Mirror.
Add a few back faces, and then after a few centimeters or so,
Deal.
you can
Dueling.
So you can see.
Sure.
Remember, boys, NSFW. Never safe from Waluigi. He's always cumbersome.
Safe from Waluigi.
That's not what I expected to hear.
Also not safe for Wisconsin. If it wouldn't be safe for people in Wisconsin, it's not safe for everybody else. Which is why
Flying like in a Superman pose.
possibly.
That was amazing.
To sacrifice some detail in either the feet or the legs. But the legs are too
Makes the
detailed
perfect
anyway.
judge of what's safe for work and what's not.
Actually, I want to have my personal mirror on because I'm not gonna use my own view that much.
Or I could do the shorts properly rather than the fact that the shorts and trousers are different meshes right now.
Man,
When they use the same
Wait, did it render? It renders your camera in my personal face mirror.
Can be fully moved.
Just takes a little time.
yeah, I normally arrive. I also normally arrive around 2:05.
means I can't get this nice.
I'm
Why?
still working on an avatar right now.
Late for these things.
The
only exception is if I know I'm like showing a thing, I try to get there earlier.
Well, yeah, you're wearing the
Among
cool
Us.
glasses, so you know, of course you gotta be fashionable.
At least it's better than Mr. Fur
Walk in the
So
door,
who's
everybody
here?
seated. Sorry, Teach. I was
Yeah,
too
it's
busy
quite
saving an entire orphanage and a puppy building door to door.
Even the okay ones used to
No, you know what you need to do? You need to buy a CSGO crate. A Bravo crate.
Always exactly on time, and frankly, I get irritated with people.
Why not? I need my money.
Underwater.
I'd much rather buy what is it called?
Showing up like up to like
called?
15 minutes late
Now,
anyway.
you want to know how much a Bravo case even is?
No,
It's
but
like 50 euros.
what's it called?
And a cup and
I need to sell it. Hey, can you buy my
buy what?
my Operation Bravo case of CSGO?
Ah, controller tracking errors. Ah, Bento help me. Controller was tracking errors.
No, you buy the kit off me.
on carpet and upload it on
Oh, I don't need it.
You can open it for like €1.
But
And then you have like 10 cents if you open it.
Last month we had the individual with the slingshot
Yay.
and the cannon, and they could
Even less money.
but
But then I went to a
Or
private
you can
world
have like
and that person
500.
actually throws people like a mile.
games.
Maybe.
They're illegal to open in my country.
Yeah, I'll open it for you if you want.
No, it costs $50.
Is trading even available in your country, Dragoness?
No, $50 to open it costs one. But it's like if you open it, you can lose the money.
Flat plane.
You can lose the 50 and get less. Tell you.
I don't like gambling.
Just
It's illegal to open because of gambling.
Ribbon seems is down with it too, though. They just couldn't add it this month, so it's going to be added next month.
These things take time.
So that's coming. Yeah, I got avatars. Ribbon? No, Ribbon was busy. So someone else is going to be hosting. Specifically,
anyway, so
let me pull it up.
Yeah, some random peep.
See that gremlin over there. Does that say speed? Speed 70.
That's pretty random.
Kind of fun. Ribbon.
Yeah, it's just some random people. Yeah.
Like 1/3 of everyone's by now.
How random can a peep
Just
be?
names, so I didn't recognize it. Ribbon is like 30,000. So, yeah, I just love a large open
Don't look
space.
at me.
A couple
I'm
avatars
covering.
to present in it,
Wait,
but it's
you need to get better at typing.
lay those avatars claim.
I'm terrible.
You need to get like 60 words per minute at like 95% accuracy. Then you're a good typer.
I'll have to practice when I'm not had a drink.
Well, it's not that hard. Wait, did I get stuck? Like, so just type 60 words per minute.
Good fucking luck.
Or like,
Can remember my score.
Okay, it was only a 30-second test, but yeah.
I remember doing such tests when I was
Like one with a second. Yeah, just do monkey type.
I had trouble typing without looking at the keyboard. I think
I don't look at my keyboard, I just type. I just type, then it won't.
Type it, type it, type.
I'm just finishing up a rush job
Taka, taka,
avatar
taka, taka.
right now.
We need to look at
I want something. At least
I'm just looking at the text and typing. I know what the keys are out of my head, and I've used 2 different keyboard layouts.
Working on recently, it's been on a bit of the bigger side.
wait, because you're quite like French and
No, Belgian, Azerty, and UK QWERTY. Azerty and QWERTY I've used.
oh yeah.
Oh my god!
No, like, yeah, it's nice.
Ram Ranch? Oh god.
Just swap to the Vorak. What can go wrong?
I don't even know how
Yeah, Ben, so did you see that text above the head?
Okay, I have a solution for you.
Yeah, Ram Ranch. You know what that is?
Oh, you mentioned that last time. Yeah, it's a
I think I only
weird
seen
shaped
Vorak
keyboard.
on a actual
No, it's
type
not that, that's
writer.
the
Okay,
Like
okay.
vertical
It's
typewriter.
better stay that way, Ben, so.
It's like QWERTY, except it's not QWERTY, it's the Vorak.
No, that's what Google is doing it too. Oh, people actually use this for
Spectral owls doing what?
It's apparently a better layout.
Music via chatbot.
I can.
Hey, Dragonus, if I was supposed to buy something for Counter-Strike Source, right? I would buy the music kit called Heading for the Source.
This is Go.
Yeah, I would buy the music kit called Heading for the Source.
But someone needs to buy my.
Hey, is that copyrighted?
It's a ringtone, damn it!
Hey, is the ringtone copyrighted?
A ringtone being copyrighted would bring up several issues with phones. I don't think.
But some ringtones are copyrighted.
Well, of course, Bad to the Bone's gonna be copyrighted, but an alien sound effect isn't.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
Get away!
I love you too!
Thank you. Anyway, hello. We've waited. I've waited. I have eye lasers, you know. I will use them. Anyway, hello, Avatar Roundup. Here it is. We're gonna start it now. It's a funny little, silly little event where if you have either A, cool avatar you made, B, a cool avatar prefab you made, something like Gogo Loco or the fighting prefab, both of which you should get, shout out, or C, you just found a really good public avatar, you want to... I'll kill you! It's okay, I know that person, I can say that. I can say that and get away
Do
with
you
it.
have proof?
Love you. Basically, we're gonna show them off. If you got any of the things I listed, you come over here. We're gonna show them off. We're gonna do that. If you didn't make it, which was option C, make sure you credit the person who made it, or else I'll get very angry with you, and the person probably will as well. There are things I can like manipulate reality to my will. So if there are things you need for your showcase, like audio link or a dark room, I can do that. But anyway, I've talked enough. Come on up and line up. People who want to go first there, I'll probably go first because I have like very simple avatars to show off that'll be done in like a minute. People who want to show their stuff off later, you go further here. Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of this with my face. Good on you. Good. Give me some after we're done. Speed.
Remember to enable UI layer to see name.
I don't know. I've heard good things about Granny Smith. She's a nice lady apparently. Anyway, there we go. I've got everything screenshotted in order. Did anyone else move into my perspective? No. We're good to start. Everyone, please return to your seats, except me, because I'm showing something out first. Yippee! I've been messing around with substance. Okay, the first one I'm gonna show off is private. Lame, I know. I've got to work on it, but it's a work in progress of I've been toying around more with the metal tools and substance, and I've been playing Shovel Knight. So the very macho and masculine urge to model a jolly knight kind of took over. I need to do a lot of stuff, like actually pulling out the sword and shit, but I just thought the substance metal texture looked pretty. Anyway, this is lame. What I'm gonna show you now... Hold on to something, or someone rather sturdy, because this... Oh, this... Ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, get a load of this. A worm. Get a load of... I've peaked. This one's public. Steal it if you want. It's Quest compatible. If Quest accepted humanoid rigs as fallback, this thing would be perfect. Oh, my cloning isn't... ooh.
You can do that.
I'm a big little jester. Hang on.
Oh god.
Like, on!
It's the creature of
Wiggly worm!
Alfonso Bartholomew Scrogbog.
Can I eat it? Can I eat it?
He has achieved his trophy.
You're in the stage! Get off! Your microphone's on the stage! Move! Get him, boys!
Why is there no full body tracking? This thing needs full body tracking.
Disappointment.
It's...
Disappointment.
I think it's...
Meat is meat, right? It can be eaten.
I think it's just because it has a single bone.
They're Alaskan bullworms.
We need full body tracking on here. Now.
Okay, if you
Can you make the worm do a backflip?
No. If you give me, like, all of your money, I will add 2 fizz bones.
Wait, are there no fist bones on here?
No,
Wow.
I will make him
I'm
wiggle if you give me
disappointed.
all of your life savings.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
This is
Get off the
perfect.
stage. You're amplifying your voice everywhere. Can't hit me. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show. I said I'd be 2 minutes. Next up on our lovely little list is Marino. Come on, where are you? Okay. I'm gesturing as a worm as best I can.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up here for all of like 2 seconds because I just wanted to say, I've been updating a lot of my avatars. I've been remaking them this year, and I decided to remake my fallback. So I'm about to do a comparison. This is what it used to look like, and this is the new fallback. Yeah.
Oh.
And I've had it updated for like a month. It's medium.
It's PC good. It's PC good.
Okay, you scared me for a second. There's
PC good.
Yeah, there's 2 versions of it. There is a medium one. It's excellent on Quest. But yeah, I was pretty proud of it.
PC has fizz bones.
It's got eye tracking too. If I look in a certain direction, the material will swap and I'll look in that direction. And I've been doing that for a while too, and it works on the fallback as well. If somebody has this as their fallback, and they look to the side, the eye will actually move. Yeah, that's about it.
Give it up! Woo! Anyway, that was awesome. Next person, MJ. Why don't you come here? Why don't you get up on here?
So I've been reworking my main avatar again. This is probably like the 2nd or 3rd time I've shown my main avatar, but I've recently started merging the original base with my optimized model, and dun dun dun, I now have feet and legs.
Hey, censor the feeds
My
quickly!
VRChat shitpost avatar, but I've recently This is Quest Medium, people. So I can go full swimmer outfit. I can just have shirt and shoes on so it looks like I'm casually wearing shorts. Or I can go back to trousers. And voila! Also, the shorts work fully with all the different t-shirts. Oh, this one I forgot to do. Yeah. My VRChat shitpost avatar, now with more toggles.
I love when it's on Quest and it works well. That's lovely. No one does that. Anyway, yeah. Where's my list?
I ate it.
No, you didn't. I'm looking at it. Juice. Where are you?
Oh, it's Quest Medium.
Oh, it's a worm. I didn't see him as a worm. I didn't. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man.
Alright, I made a new avatar. It's been a while since I made a new avatar. But in the same family as the cotton fox, I now have a cotton shark. Let me do a reset. There we go. Then probably in this world I should brighten it up just a bit. Let's see, for brightness. Yeah. What can I say? It's got a lot of the same like texture customization that the Cotton Fox has, a lot of the same color controls. This is public and clonable if anyone wants to give it a try. Of course, if you do the double fish gesture, you'll squish. If somebody puts their hand or foot on you, you will also squish.
Oh, perfect.
And it also has like a full range of like audio link stuff, emission masking, things like that. So I'll just hit the randomize button a couple times, and you can see like how many different skins it gets. I feel like I'm not landing on any good ones. Oh, wait, sorry, that was just the color. Okay. Ah, there's a good one. So, yeah, I've got this up on Gumroad, if anyone wants the files, wants to modify their own version of it, but otherwise, yeah, it's public, so feel free to clone. And I think I should turn off my earmuffs. Did anyone have any questions about this?
No, don't worry, I just stepped on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And on with the show.
I love funny fish and silly sharks. You have blessed my tiny cold heart. Thank you, Juice. Next up on this list would be Downrick. Where are you little goofball? Get on up.
To the next person. I thought I'd have like 10 to 15 more minutes. I got an avatar up right now.
Oh, okay. Well, when you upload it, it better not be broken, or else I'll be very angry with you.
But that's
Next up,
the avatar making process.
Zeke. Where are you? There you are. Get up. Go on. Go.
Hello. Okay, so this avatar is a very old public avatar made by a guy called Lollet. I got the files from his Patreon and I've been converting and uploading it to 3.0. I just want to show off some very fun Fizzbone mechanics that I've been messing around with. For instance, the ears, it's just an invisible Fizzbone, but I put the infinite thing so people can kind of just run off with them. Also, the tail, you'll notice it sort of moves back and forth on its own. There are 0 animations on the tail that is also just a Fizzbone with 0.03 pull and maximum spring. So it's essentially a very slow pendulum. As it tries to reach its rest position, it will kind of overshoot and keep going back and forth. So once I introduce momentum to it, it'll just sort of sway back and forth. The third cool thing is these strings. They have 0 pull, but they have gravity. So because they have nothing turning them back to their rest position, any stretch length you leave them at, they will stay there. And I'm using that stretch length to change the color of my gloves, which is kind of neat. It's a sort of, it's just a hue shift, but it's built into the avatar, which I think is neat. The main thing I want to show off, though, is what I had last time I was here and did not feel comfortable showing off. my main avatar that I've been working on for a very long time, that has a lot of random things that are somewhat buggy, but this is a Vroid that I did some of the textures of myself, some of the textures I found online. But the cool thing is it is a pixie that is meant to fly, so when I'm on the ground, I have regular footstep locomotion. As soon as I place space up above the ground, I have a floating locomotion. My wings activate. They kind of wiggle around. And you'll notice as well, as I place space up further, I still have the same floating animation. Normally, when you place space up, if you have 3-point tracking, your feet will still try to stick to the ground, and you'll end up with very stiff stick legs. But I built it so that there's a contact on the ground that checks how high up I am, basically like an extended upright value. So the animations automatically adjust to my height up to a limit. So up to about here, I'll get the stick leg because I didn't make it that big. But I have a range where the animations are fine. I also built that into the sit lay down prefab. So all of the animations for sort of laying down also automatically adjust to whatever height I'm at. If I want to just vibe out, if I'm sitting down in midair, I can do that without it sort of teleporting me to the ground and moving my head all around. I can just be up hovering at head height with whoever I'm interacting with, which is sort of the main feature of this avatar. I also have my follower, whose limbs are stretchy. That's just a Fizzbone thing, but her system is kind of cool as well because I'll try to get it going, but her position is randomly determined. So I can sort of, every now and then she'll end up inside of me. But by default, it changes I think it's every 10 seconds. There's a 1 in 6 chance that she will get a new position, but I can toggle it so that it changes more often. But the way I have it working right now is she will slow down the closer she gets to her home position. That way I can sort of maneuver around her without her like moving as I move. It's kind of the one thing I didn't like, because this is very heavily modified Among Us prefab pretty much. So it's like she'll just track to the position and move, but I can move around her. And yeah, I wanted her to have a sort of a life of her own, so that's why I don't want her to be where I expect her to be. I want her to just kind of wander around, just to sort of exist and vibe out. But yeah, this I also just have a bunch of outfit swaps that are mostly texture stuff. And I think that's about it for this one. Oh wait, umbrella. I also that's just a hip thing, opens up, toggles flight on. And that's it for me.
I love flying! I love flying! That was really cool! I love flying! Also, me being a silly little man, I forgot to mention 2 things. One, which should have been obvious, make sure the avatar's in TOS. No one has broken this yet, but you know, nothing racist. Don't get your, don't have them out on display. Thankfully, no one's done that yet. But second thing, if you want to see more of this stuff, communitymeetup.net or the Discord, which like half the people here are in, just in case you're not. It's a cool little site and a cool little Discord. You should visit there. Anyway, you ready to go yet?
Links in the description.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Links in the description.
Link in the description. Shut up. Yeah. You will die.
Wear your pants. Wear your pants.
On.
3 weeks old.
Time marches on without a care for the cruelties that may become of it. Right? Get on. Get on.
I got a week in me.
Show off.
All right, fine. Show off. All right. Do you see my avatar doing anything?
You're killing my GPU.
Perfect. That means it's working.
Crushing me.
This is perfect. I'm in a Sears now. There's a. Goodness.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you should.
Want to go to Sears with me? Here, I got a bigger one. There you go.
I'm gonna look away.
Ribbon will be. So Ribbon will actually be adding either a toggleable podium or a large open space with the next month's update. By the sounds of it, I designed it for that. But unfortunately, it's getting delayed.
Is this?
The sounds of it. You know the Sears and VRChat that's 189 megabytes. I managed to compress it down to less than 60, while still being fully intact.
3 million polygons.
Yeah. Exactly. We're gonna go shopping.
You gotta update that avatar to be less GPU intensive.
200 megabyte map compressed onto a 60 megabyte avatar.
Yeah, well, you gotta update it to not kill frame rate on the GPU.
It's all in your imagination.
Because that
Oh
one
boy.
actually almost crashed me.
Yeah, I couldn't actually get you on stream because your avatar was so badly performing with the shader.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally crashed.
Just see.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no.
Probably you too, Benzo.
See. I made this beautiful child. I decided I wanted to make an abomination again. Oh, I played around with my rig a bit. I made this beautiful child.
What is going on here?
I'm coming, Oz. I'm coming, Az. I'm coming over. How you doing? How you doing? I love playing with. Occasionally, you just get the urge to go on a rig and just start pulling things, make body horror. I then made a significantly worse version of it.
Oh, that's cute.
More Eldritch being normal sized mothman.
Beautiful child. Oh, there we go. There was a cowboy party that happened recently. A party in a bar in rave. It was Rootin' Tootin' night. So of course I had to make my Yeehaw cowboy hat for it, and my old man farmer shotgun. I had to have the rootin'est tootin'est hat, and I can go into defense mode.
Did you get taken by aliens?
Or if someone like Peep says something mean to me, I can just put my head down and go. Roop. Then I'll pick up your hat and throw it up and punch you real hard in the face with my big hand. You fool! You never expected the second hat. I've got double layers. He was right. I thought of it. Oh, it's perfect. Big iron. It's big iron. Oh boy.
Mild suggestion. If you wish to
What's that?
the offensiveness of such a hat for such endeavors, why not add some bullhorns to it?
Oh, I could definitely. That's a good idea. Then it'd be more rootin' tootin'.
Yeah.
I also made an animation that's supposed to be world constraint. I accidentally animated the entire thing tied to the world constraint, not the position constraint, so it just appears at world source. I can try playing it, but it'll be over there. The end of the hallway. I made a space. There was a UFO that would show up and suck up the barn. So I made a giant laser cannon that was meant to shoot it down.
There's nothing? There's nothing?
Oh.
I see something sticking to the
Yeah, there's a thing.
Laser because it's flipping
I got
through
someone
the
joined just now.
Welcome to the Roundup.
laser.
Count like Marino on like Patreon or like Gumroad or Ko-Fi, whatever he uses. It's pretty cool. He's got this he's got this fighting prefab where you drag it and drop it on your model, and you get like fighting game inputs. It's like awesome.
Can I kill Peep with it?
www.twitter.com/some random peep.
Who's advertising during my presentation? Just get off my property, boy.
But it's not your
Go out,
property.
Peep. What are you talking about? I got
Peep
my
has more right to this property.
See, look,
It's
I
Peep's
brought my
property
whole farm.
technically right now.
You're on my property. Man! Kids, just get off my property. I'll defend my farmland.
Hey, you're gonna get sued for building your property on somebody else's property.
Squatters' rights. Oh, goodness. And why not? You know what, while we're at it, since we got a lot of new faces here, I can pull out some of the oldies from like a year back ago. Let's see here. Old presentation times. So first off,
It's good.
does everybody here know what the best boy avatar is? It's an old dog-like avatar. Yeah, those fellas. So I made a present for my friend back in the day. I gave gift avatars to people I really liked, just as a surprise. However, that was back in the day when I did a lot more horror-based avatar, and I really wanted to make a snail that day, but didn't want to do 2 projects in one day. So I merged them, and I made the best snail boy. Behold! The best snail boy.
What the heck?
And you know, the best part of the best snail boy is all the old animations for best boy are still fully intact and function. So I can nod my head yes, you know, there we go. I can happy hop. Yeah. I can scratch my eye stalk. There we go. And of course, float and land. Whee! Going up. Whee! And ow, I've been rejected from heaven. Oh boy. And of course, the only thing that's really changed is the death animation, as the death animation now does this. Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let me hold on. Now I gotta get back in the pose.
Does anyone have a gun on them? You have a crowbar.
And you know the best part is like all of the facial expressions still work. See? So crawl back up, and of course the body controls still work. So curl that back up. There we go. This is. I tried giving this to my friend, and their initial response was, "Oh God, lyric. Oh God, I hate it. Jesus Christ." And my initial response was, "You don't like anything I make for you, do you?" He's like, "No, this is just wrong, and you know it's wrong." And it's like, I continue to be like, "You're gonna wear it. You're gonna wear the thing I made for you. You're gonna like it." I made him wear it for 5 minutes. Like, you don't have to save it, but you will always have the memory that this was on your skin. Oh boy.
Equal parts happy and terrified. We have more favorites now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's just constant memory. And of course...
Oh god, it's
yeah,
clonable!
one of my few clonable avatars.
Oh no!
Do be warned, about 5 months ago, VRChat released an update that prevents people who are in VR from properly using their menu when in this. They kind of broke it. So... Yeah, oh, you found a way? Nice. And just for the funny meme, because for some reason we went down memory lane the last week, me and some friends, we ended up in the Ugandan Knuckles world. It still exists. We were shocked. I decided to make a little mirror gremlin Knuckles. Little mirror demon. So I can just walk up behind people like Marino and just say, "Do you know your way?"
You need to turn on the mirror.
If you want to turn on the mirror, the buttons are at the entrance.
Also, actually be on stage if you want to say something.
A gremlin from the past.
I hate it.
You will never escape me.
Great.
What is
My
the black
I hate it so much. I wanted to die.
Where is he even?
It's beautiful, Chow. You will never escape, my brother. We will always live.
I don't see you.
There.
It's beautiful. The reflection.
Oh, in the reflection?
Please permanently be a part of this game. No
Yeah, the mirror. Damn it. No.
Come back. Hell, cops.
You aren't there. I can see it on camera. I am literally the one holding the camera.
Actually, I'm over here. What are you looking at? Who are you talking to, Cox? It was pretty brief. What? That's the end of my... Oh, wait. Did the avatar get uploaded? Yes. Listen to me now. I'm listening. I heard. That's fair. Finally, this avatar just uploaded, so it's a very rough job. You can tell by only half of it being painted, but I'm stained with ink right now on parts of my body, not all of it. And me and a friend of mine, by the name of Coda, have been working on getting ray marched and ray trace shaders converted into the Unity coding language to be allowed usable in the game. And one of the first things I've tried to design with it is going back to my old Bendy and the Ink Machine style moth with an ink-based dimension in here. Let me throw that.
The way marching is too intense.
Yeah,
If you're on
my
the
frame
stage,
rate
be
is
careful of
dead.
speaking over the mic.
Hey,
You know.
I said it was a rust job. I literally just uploaded it. I have no idea how intensive it is. The fact it works is a miracle, and also it's...
Before, so you don't, like...
I didn't have the opportunity, Pete. I had to go to a wedding yesterday, and I came home at 1 a.m. I'll do it next month. I will, Sister Bill, alright? Alright.
Blood vessel. I'm gonna pop a blood vessel.
Ray marching is
Isn't that M presentation?
use stencils.
It's a ray march. It's literally converted over from an entirely different coding language. The fact it works in game is a miracle. Alone.
It also sets my frame rate to 2.
First things first, get it working. Second stage, optimize. That's the crazy.
You can't optimize ray marching.
Stage, show it off.
You underestimate the ability to optimize.
Well, if he wants anybody to hear the explanation, he should get on stage.
Yeah. It's like, you shouldn't use ray marching on an avatar.
Really not.
In fairness, you should probably not even use that on worlds.
Mm.
In worlds, there's some use cases.
No.
And then, if that's all the world is, like, if it's all about having that as a gimmick, yeah.
Depending on what you do with way marching, it's not bad on an avatar. Depending on what you do with way marching, it's not bad on an avatar.
I don't need this. I'm opening my door. I'm going in. I don't need it.
If you look for Dark Player,
Put it in my pocket dimension.
he has Ray March, like a Ray March. It's either pull of water or liquid, or pull of ball.
I'm free. Thank you for that one.
Yeah.
But please, in future,
Do it?
if that was worse, people could have crashed. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Bye.
Dark Player.
Well, do it. test things off. I'm not saying don't show, but be careful. Might want to test that first. We dodged a bullet there, but they were cool regardless. I like the sears. It's impressive how you can. You that was like 200. That was like 200 almost, reduced to less than 60, which is impressive. Map makers, please take notes. I have slow internet. Next person up on this list would be Spectral. Oh, you come on, get up here, Spectral. Get up here. Go on.
What this person has in liquid. What about liquid?
Chat box.
Well, I don't know, Art. I've got a tunnel one that's ridiculously small. Experiences like 1 frame of loss.
I have it on
I'm very
anyways.
happy with it.
I do not have the
Show it
means
here
to
today,
use a
though I don't
microphone. I won't be able to.
Yeah, Ben, so chat box is visible in camera if you turn on UI.
Yeah, turn on UI layer under mask in camera. Perhaps we should have a narrator.
I could narrate and do the camera at the same time, maybe?
Yeah, I was saying the stream will get it. People that don't have a chat box on still won't see the chat.
I don't have much to show off. I worked on an avatar from the Amara series, specifically from the first game, Operation Flashpoint.
A bit more enthusiasm, okay?
I will speak in a monotone voice and you can't convince me otherwise.
Where's spectral typing?
Chat box. Also known as Amara Cold War Assault, the game is essentially a combined arms warfare simulator released in 2001. Nice.
Yeah, Arma.
Same.
Wonder how many people here weren't born in 2001.
That's a good question. Not too many. That's pretty good. Well, maybe not. No, that'd be like.
It'll be 21.
22.
I'm
20, well, 2001, you gotta subtract 1. 2001, yeah. 21, you're right, it is 21.
I mean, 2020.
Getting ahead of myself, I don't know
The avatar I created, it is meant to be the default rifleman, has basic customization, radio commissions, and a weapon.
No commands.
It's not commissions, it's commands.
Ignore me not being able to read. If someone wants to take over, they can.
Wait, do I have to be close to actually hear avatar sounds on it?
Oh wow, Roger. It's your emote.
Roger.
I'm going to narrate
Oh.
now.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Screen space.
Yeah.
Screen
And
space.
it's still done like that in the newer Arma games. Like shows up.
Contact, 12 o'clock, enemy, man.
12 o'clock,
It's a
enemy
game
man.
series
50
that
meters.
spawned DayZ, which
or
kind
whatever.
of PUBG and
Ow.
I don't know American.
I think that's feet. I think that was feet.
FT.
Also, I am still on stage.
This is dangerous.
I'll take your
He's got a
entire
grenade
stock.
Oh, face change.
Face change. Actually, no, body change.
Material is
Your entire
what?
body. What's pop?
I see what he did with that. Oh no. He put the Billy Heritage texture. Oh my fucking god.
In the future, I intend to use contacts to link up several instances of the same avatar to link up in a squad.
That's insane.
Allowing the radio commands to interact with several instances of the same avatar.
You were just about to get it wrong.
As well as creating avatars for the East and the Resistance factions. I'm skim reading here, give me a break. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe, right?
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch and JC24.
We need to do CPR.
The show on the road. We gotta get the show moving. We gotta get the show on the road, man. You're looking at me like you know it. You know it. Come on, Crazy. Come on, boy. Also, good model. Good. I love it. Come on up here. Come on here.
Hello, this is my first time showing off anything at the Avatar Roundup. I am showing off an Avatar prefab that I've been working on for the past couple of days. I was talking with a couple of friends. I was like, oh, I want to make a tag world. I think that'd be really cool. You go like super fast and all that. But the problem is, once you're out of the world, I mean, what do? You just play another game. Why not bring the tag with you?
Oh my god,
All right. Claus and Rin, come up to the stage. So I've been making a tag component prefab. If I turn it on, you should now see a little button above my avatar that indicates that I am currently tagged. So this is a prefab that anybody would be able to add onto your avatar, pretty much create like your own password for the prefab so that you could just play it with your friends. So if I go over to Claus right now, you now see the button transfers over to them and now they're tagged. And so
then
you
I
can
can
change
walk
out
over to Rin.
the indicator. And now Rin is tagged. And so you could just transfer it back over to me. There's about a 15-ish second cooldown. It also works with feet colliders if you want it to. So essentially we have a giant contact point over the body and also over the hands and feet too if you want it to, if you want to tag somebody with your feet. And that's pretty much it. So there you go. Now I am tagged again, and I have the funny little button above my head. And this could also work as like just like you could replace it with a crown. Let's see, like, hey, what if I want the crown? You could just steal the crown away from me. And there you go. Now Rin has the crown again, and they're running away with it. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple little prefab that I'm working on and wanted to show off today. So yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Question crazy. So, is there a way to, is there a place to locate this prefab? Specific? As this is actually
weird.
I've always wanted.
Networking is kind of buggy right now. If you go too fast through someone, it doesn't detect sometimes. So we're working on that right now.
We're still having issues with that. And eventually I do want to make it public though. I guess my Twitter would be the best, not to shill for myself, but my Twitter would be the best place because I'll post that when it is public.
Please tell us your Twitter.
Twitter. Alright, shilling for myself. Look, in sometime in the future, maybe a week or so when I do make it public, Twitter is Crazium Games. And I'll make a post about it once it is public.
And would it be possible to change the delay down to say from 15 seconds to 5 seconds between interaction and transfer?
Yes. I'll make a guide for customizing your own your own button and everything. Like you could completely replace this button, I don't know, you could replace it with your avatar going red or just whatever you want it to be. It's as simple as that. And
this is
I'll make a guide
sometimes. It's sometimes like multiple people.
Yeah, sometimes you might see double buttons. I think right now I'm the only one with the button.
Crazy has a toggle for it, so you can toggle it on and off and fix it. So it does reset if you reset Avatar though. So if you want to keep a game going, then it's kind of hard to do if you reset Avatar. It does stay between instances though, or switches of avatars. So if I get tagged, and then I can switch.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you so if you change avatars or go between instances, anybody that is currently tagged or not tagged will stay as tagged or not tagged.
Yep. That's a nice little feature we added.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Stalling.
Yeah.
Everything is still broken.
Thank you for listening. Yeah, it's.
I love playing whimsical little games with my friends. Real talk, that is fucking awesome. I'd love to be able to play tag wherever, whenever. Ooh, that'd bring joy to my heart. Anyway. Next and possibly last, let me check my battery life and the time. Yeah, actually next and maybe last. Get on up here. Oh, get on up here, get on here.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, really just gonna say this really quick. I'm gonna be a bit chuckly because I'm not used to performing like this, but my god, I'm already getting butterflies. As well, I am facing many issues with my index, so if my hand drifts off or, you know, if my feet just do, you know, full body things, then yeah. Alright. Prepare to be amazed. This is my avatar. I made this boy from scratch. He's my little pride and joy. A bit of a test to see what I could do with all the little things I've learned over about 4 years of doing VRChat. I should face the camera. Hello. So, I wanted to make a dragon because they're my favorite critters. I'm like, hey, I'll make a dragon that's like the king of dreams. I call him Euclid, and you know, he's presentation-wise, he's kind of unique. He's got the whole dream aesthetic. But aside from just that, I have been trying to put a ton of things in this model that, like, somebody would think, like, oh, yeah, you can just add that. Like, you know, we got, for instance, spring joints. These things are a little fun. I could take the stars of my wings, and I could just start, you know, tossing them around. They don't exactly work well, because I don't know why, but somewhere about my parent constraint, it's kind of broke. They should be doing all of them at once, but they only do 5, so they only do half the stars. I don't know why, but that's kind of fun. This avatar also, I will bring a bit of a note. I don't know if you can adjust the lighting, Pete, but this avatar looks exceptionally well in the dark. Yeah. Do that. All right. Actually, I can see the legs aren't right, so hold on.
Panic, Benzo, panic.
The stage light. So there's a lot of subtleties in this boy, and I wanted to see where I could go with every single element that somebody would at least consider to look at. So the eyes, as they are a bit funky. I mean, you don't really see somebody with teardrops in their eyes as their actual eyes, but they're teardrops in general. And yes, this thing is also clonable if you were to check it out. I'm gonna eventually be selling this, but for now it's clonable because I figure people want to see the eyes themselves. If you want to get if you want to get closer with the camera on it,
looks so sad.
I made it so the actual, yeah, well, there are actually like tears in the eyes that move, and these aren't individual objects. These are all just bones that I animated. Just all. I took a lot of time animating these, and they all move, they scale, they rotate, and I just wanted to add ambience to this. So my idea, he's got like eternal tears or something. And because he's just kind of a sad character, but you know, he lives in a dream and everything. Cool stuff, but sort of design-wise, figured it'd be cool. Yeah, I don't really know the reason, but I'm like, hey, this would be neat. I don't have backstory. I just wanted to try something. But we got that. You can back your camera up now. That's kind of silly. Well, aside from that, I've been trying to make this a bit, you know, themed of all his sort of. If he's gonna be like a king of something, he's gotta have a lot of cool, whimsical things, right? So, first of all, he's got a wand. And what I plan with doing with this is, I should have done this way long ago, but I want to make it so I can hit this wand above somebody's head, and then it spawns, like, a dome around them that has a panosphere that's like, hey, I can just send somebody to a dream. So, whether that's, you know, one of my maps that I take a whole panosphere of and then project that, maybe add a few physical props here and there, so people actually think they're in a real dream or something. I could do that. I have some other ideas involving it, you know, but I gotta play around with stencil shaders. I don't know how they work, but something with local only and working with that, I have to figure that out. But I know it's possible. that I know it's possible. So I want to make magic with this avatar by abusing Unity and figuring out how the hell to program with the animator. But I have actually done quite a bit of that. A good way of showing this off is, so I made a whole book for this guy. And my idea is, you know, he has a journal that he's a bit of a scribe, like maybe he has like a bit of a, you know, a dream journal, I guess is to say. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You definitely want to. I will orientate this. So what I've done is, I've effectively put all the sketches here initially, just in this book. But if you could just see what I just did there, I can literally flip the pages in this thing, and they just update. I can flip them like back and forth. Okay, I keep grabbing the camera, damn it. But I can flip them back and forth, and you're probably thinking, how the hell do I do that? It's literally just avatar interaction, whatever's interactive, receivers, colliders, and so yeah, you grab it, Bizbone touches this, and then it flips the page, and I can even just hold it like this, keep it going. But what I really wanted to try is, why the hell would I put this on a model other than like, oh my god, that's impressive. And I spent like months on this, and I could have released the model way sooner and sold it, but I'm like, no, I'm not finished. I want to do this. And my reason is because I want to just test myself, see what is possible. I have effectively figured out how to write on this thing, flip the page, and then flip the page back, and then see the writing I made. And the way that I figured out how to do that is, crazy enough, below this model, or below one of the versions of the model, is a plane that is having a camera project on it that's way down below, and I figured out how to do like coordinate tracking with the values of where the quill is. So I have an avatar interactor thingy.
Sadly,
center, I think.
sadly, cameras only work for friends.
I know that, yes, but in a way, I figured out how to make it so I can actually track the pen on the book, and then the pen. Yeah. Oh, you're not showing it. I'm sorry. Well, the camera's not being shown right now because it's a texture and I still have to iron out the system, but I'm trying to do crazy stuff. Making this thing writable and also saying, hey, I wanted to flip pages is incredibly... You'd never think that would even be possible with VR, but I'm like, hey, I want to because I know it can. I'm like, I think it can. And it's just something that, you know, a bunch of scribbles and random text documents and everything. I'm like, I know it's possible, so I want to do it. And then I end up taking months on it, and I'm like, okay, well, crazy stuff, but I want to blow my own mind, so that's how I want to do. Aside from that, I do have a bit of a portal on this boy, but it's not on this model because I wanted to keep this medium, and I recently, in exchange for that, I put this fire breath on him because I'm like, hey, you know what? A dragon's got to have some kind of magical breath, right? So, but like...
Oh, nice.
Audio's a bit buggy, but I gotta figure that out. VRChat changed the way they do things, and I'm all the way from... I used to do audio stuff like 2018, so I don't even know how the spatial audio sort of stuff goes. But, yeah, I'm not sure there's actually much else to show off. But this model's just a thing I've been really working on. It's been a test of everything that I can do and everything I've tried to do, and just figuring out weight paints and just try to keep this robe on my body. Like, literally... The mesh isn't even disabled behind this. Like, you just take it off at any moment, put it back on. It's just, the fact this isn't clipping, that took me forever. But just trying out everything, like I know it's possible. I want to iron it out. I want to figure it out. So, yeah, this is my fellow that I'm making. I'm going to actually be uploading one that's for sale soon. And I really mean that. I'm going to say that, but I'm going to probably take a few months extra. I don't know.
It's still really
Maybe
nice.
too. This guy will be on booth or something. Yeah. I'm just never satisfied with them. Like, I want to keep on going until this thing is just crazy and filled with everything I can put on it. And yet this thing is still medium with all the stuff I have. Still medium. And I know how to make this essentially optimized enough for Quest to at least be poor, not very poor. Probably. Probably. But, yeah. This is my boy. That's it for me.
Alright, well done, Speed.
Oh, thank God the camera actually...
Okay, anyway, Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, I think what we're gonna do is, because a lot of people came in after the thing started, if anyone wants to show off anything else that really hasn't been shown, once again, TOS, no boob or butt exposed, I'll cry. What?
I have something that's funny. Hold on, the lawn.
Okay. You're showing that off. Okay, what we're gonna do is you go. Okay, do you want to go first or last for that?
Well, I was just up.
Okay. Oh, if no one goes on this list to show anything, you're showing that. Even if people do, you're still showing that. You are showing off the lawnmower. What?
Lawnmower.
You stand somewhere here, and then I'll like take a picture. You know, once again, first to last. Anyone wants to show off anything now? Last round, going once, going twice. We're doing this list, no one else. So, let me take another picture so I don't forget. Right. You, up there, show stuff off.
Okay, so round 2, meaning I get to show my avatar. I've been learning from scratch modeling, so I have created this, a low poly Dave avatar, where it was a simple case of me trying to work out how on earth I get humanoid bends and just get it to animate properly. With proper knee bends and elbow bends, while still keeping the triangle count fairly low. If I remember, this is sub 3,000 triangles, but that's because I didn't have 3,500. Sorry, but that's mainly because I didn't have to deal with properly modeled head. So yeah, this is just a simple case of me trying to learn how to from scratch model, and believe me, weight painting hips. Absolutely hate it. If there's one thing
Say that again.
you need to take away from this, is weight painting hips are the bane of my existence, and probably other people's.
Thank you.
But I got it to bend. I got it deforming fairly alright.
Welcome to the world of modeling. If you okay, I mean the abdomen is weighted to the hip, but I don't actually have a hip on this model. This is like the legs are basically just sticking into the body. I hate hips and shoulders. Next on the list would be melting. Come on, get up here, come on.
So it's been a couple of weeks since I've done one of these, but I've been quite busy, so I don't have too much to show off. But I have a couple of things. I think first things first. So I'm known for the Gummisauruses, and so this is the newest Gummisaurus. Very luckily, I've actually set this Gummisaurus up for 10 different shaders, from Little Toon to Mochi, Silent, Piomi, and Little Toon is basically all the shaders. I think a good experiment to see what you can get from each. Very luckily, Juice let me use it for a shader for. So this is this is clonable. See if I got cloning on, because VRChat. Is that working?
Yep.
This is clonable, super optimized, fast compatible, custom locomotion layer. Oh, I'm a full body, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, so this is the news of the Gummisauruses. Now, so with the Gummisauruses, not a lot of people love the Gummisauruses, but not a lot of people like being the Gummisaurus, unfortunately. So the next logical stat would
was to make a Gummisaurus follower system. Oh, actually, this is the wrong one. This is a. Well, I can actually probably show off what's on here. Yeah, he's a sleepy boy. Actually, I'll get the other one out. This is a. This is a second version. There we go. Okay, so this is the gummy follower system. So this is not an ordinary follower system because this is a puppeted one. You can puppet. So generally, you know, if you're in a public lobby and you want to, you know, put this behind the corner, this is a complete remote control. So the locomotion, everything is on toggle. So you can just go up to someone, start puking on them, and wave your hands around, and then there's also this basically, so it is movable, and this is crystal to show you where it's headed because there is a delay between where it is and where it's headed. So it's a little fun. I was going to make it so you could pick it up, but the main thing with the Gummisauruses is the fact you can grab onto them and stretch them, so it wouldn't make sense to make them so you can, you know, pick it up. So this has loads of emotes, so sleep, sit, die, spin around in circles. I like spinning around in circles and then puking, so then everyone gets to puke. This is a pre-optimized system. There's only 3 material slots used on this system, not on there's other things on here. And, you know, it's a pretty cheap way of sticking a follower on the avatar. And this isn't cast shadows or receive light. It's pretty cheap in terms of the follower. In terms of avatars anyway, so there's 2 more I want to show. Our skeleton's okay. You said don't take your stuff off, but okay. So this is a work in progress. I haven't done the head or clothes and hair yet, but this is something I've been working on for a while now. If I can get the full body calibrated on this. The full body's all messed up.
Melton showing some literal ankle.
So yeah, so this is a full humanoid skeleton properly weight painted within an original base model. So I've modeled everything from scratch, from actual reference photos. It breathes, it heartbeats, and obviously you can stick them up to OSC to get actual mesh skeleton breathing and the heartbeats. So I was pretty proud of that. Also individual toes. So
Skeletons, yeah.
Oh, it's still a work in progress.
Okay.
So this does have individual toes. This version doesn't have the toes set up with the colliders, because I literally just forgot to. But I figured I'd show this off. It's still a bit away. It obviously needs a head and clothes and whatnot, but.
I don't want to steal this show. No.
Look, it's his cousin.
Alright.
Hello, I'm your cousin Skeleton. Sorry.
I apologize. They keep laying their eyes on me. So. Hello.
Hello, Skeleton. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully I'll have this done next month. The idea is to have an entire human skeleton with a couple of organs in an avatar and still keep it within the avatar ranking system, right? That's the goal. Human skeletons are notoriously hard to model in low polys. And it showed it was interesting getting the anatomy going and learning anatomy from scratch, because a lot of people just go straight into modeling a human body without
looking at the anatomy. Anyway, so I have one more avatar to show, which is. Oh.
Skelly from me.
Oh. So this is the more optimized version of my avatar. So I get into a lot of arguments about the poly count in VRChat. I'm very strict on the idea that the poly count in VRChat is more than reasonable. But every time someone tells me reasonable, they need more polys, I usually just say, hey. Let's see if we can get this. We can talk about it here, or we can talk about it in my mansion.
Whoa. Oh god.
Oh shoot, that's in a medium avatar. Wait, no, that's a good avatar.
It's a good avatar. The mansion's a little bit small. I mean, a little bit big for
Fitting this in the bounding box.
Well, you can just increase it with an animation.
You can animate bounding, but
yeah, scale. That behind the box is an animation. This is a static mesh, so you just expand the static mesh. So, unfortunately, you can't see all the lovely pictures on the walls of the rest of it. But
how many people would even need more than 70k polys?
Yeah. So. I'm 40-something K polys in this avatar. I can fit a few more buildings, maybe another mansion on here, no problem. And I honestly think the hardest thing is usually the download size. This is 26k or 26 megabytes. It's like so I have to bake the lights onto the texture. And a lot of tiling tricks to get this going, but unfortunately you can't see most of it. But anyway, that's I'll have to show. Hopefully I'll show more next week or next month. Yeah.
Before you go, do the arm for the people who haven't seen it.
The arm? Do you guys want to see the arm?
Do the tree. Sure. For the people who haven't seen it, do it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the tree's great. I love the tree.
I'm gonna be heading out. I was mostly trying to see how you're doing. I know you're busy. How am I gonna do that? Alright, good. Okay, go on.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Okay, so this is my usual avatar. This is my medium. I know I'm a dirty medium, not good, but so as it's being requested, let's see. This is what's called the angry tree. I've got a happy tree as well, but this is the angry tree. So this is a tree that that fights back. Yeah, and this is that it's kind of smallest size. This is a world-killing arm, but I prefer happier trees. So I've got a few trees, so I'll just put another one down here. There, we get that tree there. And then we have happy holidays. But yeah, this avatar. So I put a second avatar on this avatar because, just because I could. Yeah, this is an entire full avatar, all the bones, even some or dynamic bones at the time on the avatar, just because I could.
You mean fist bones, right?
Oh, also, there's other stuff on here, the magnifying glass of truth.
Yeah, it would. Ooh.
Which also acts as a mirror and other stuff.
You can't see me in the wireframe render.
I've also got, fly. Oh. I was gonna say we've also got flying, but.
There you go. Beautiful as always, melting.
And this fly above people. Actually, I do actually have another avatar to show. Just.
Yeah,
There is one I just remembered. It was an update to this one to add a couple more features. Sorry, I've got a lot of avatars. So this is my alien version of my avatar. So as you can see, infinitely stretching tail, you know, everything stretches, everything pulls. Some of the cool new tricks on here is these mirrors and the teleports basically. You can get through one, you'll be teleported to the other.
Fantastic.
Yeah, kind of goes with the. Originally, these were boatways, and then they broke VRChat with you know, the index. Multiple stations broke, and then I haven't bothered to fix it back. This also has a newer prompt system, so you know, for example, don't touch anything. You know, all these normal ones, and then this one. And I think I showed this off a couple of weeks ago. And if no one of my friends list isn't seeing this, that's good. This is a friends only prompt. And basically it uses the render texture as a core part of the shader, which means it breaks for people who aren't friends and they don't see anything. Luckily, I have to give the credit to, I have to give the credit to Era and Mochi. Mochi helped me optimize this a lot to make it, before I used up basically an entire extra material slot to get it working properly, but Mochi helped, you know, optimize it a good bit, so a lot of credit goes to him on that one. Apart from that, you know, just the usual stuff on this, tons and tons of prompts, flying of course, flying, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hopefully next month I'll have a full skeleton, and not just, you know, most of a skeleton. Yeah.
I don't understand how anyone could, like, biologically model a skeleton wrong. Anyway.
Hey, is that a wrongly modeled skeleton?
Galileo. Get up here, get up here. Stand right there, stand right there, stand right there. Like,
right here? Right here? Hello. Wait, do I just start saying things now? Okay, so I don't really like know how to do stage stuff, but I make models and stuff. They don't really have any cool features. I mean, I can like take the butt thing off of this, whatever that would be called, butt cape, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, I don't really have anything spectacular about this avatar. I did make it. It's one of my sonas from my universe, I guess. I don't know. I just made it like a couple days ago, so that's kind of. I mean, that's that for this avatar. I make a lot of avatars for like friends and my partner and all. I can show those off. Like this one, I made for my friend. This is of her character. There's nothing special about this either. It's just the base model. I don't know how to do like animations. I'm not like smart. And then this one I made.
A lot of people don't know how to use Blender.
I mean, this
Oh, thank you.
a model, so you're doing better than me.
I said that where?
Me. This is the extent I can from scratch model, so you're doing better than me.
No, I can't do pixely stuff, so I think that's kind of cool that you can do that. I made this. Again, not my character. This one's not mine either. Oh, this one. So what's kind of cool about the avatars that I make is they have like, a lot of them are like mono eye, like, cause I do a lot of robots and stuff. So what's kind of cool that I learned is that a lot of the eyes, as you could tell, are not like round like a circle. Cause you know how like easy it is to, I guess, rig eyes when it's a circle, or when it's caved into the head. These are not. I had to figure out exactly where to perfectly place the bone in the back of the head, the eye bone, so that it actually moves along the flat surface. This avatar, this one is a little more consistent special. So on the back of the head you can actually see through the scope, and you can also, like, the lid has fizz bones on it as well. But yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I
tattoo
made...
friends only.
Yeah, unfortunately. There's one more model that I did make. Actually, no, there's a few. So, this one, why didn't it load? Hold up. Oh, there we go. So this one I made, it's of Neon J from NSR. It was actually designed that my boyfriend made, and I turned it into a model because I don't know, I like the design. Eventually it's gonna be animated. I just have to figure that out. Like, on the legs, the little things are gonna be, like, the planets are gonna be orbiting. The head, the radar is gonna be, spinning, and the planets, or like the little solar system planets on the face, are gonna be orbiting as well. And I still have to make the arms for it, but this avatar doesn't have any, like, arms underneath, but I want to, like, have a toggle where we can take on and off the coat. Let's see. Okay, I got one more avatar. This is kind of what started me getting back into making avatars. So this one is no longer my character anymore. I sold it to a friend, but I still made, like, the avatar. Well, actually, someone else made the outfit, but I made, like, the robot parts. So this is kind of what got me back into it. I recently, not recently, but back in the day, recently, made a lot of robot friends, and, you know, I love robots so much, but I was, like, into the body horror stuff, so, kind of hang out with a lot of robots and all. Like, it kind of got me back into being obsessed with robots, and I made this little fella here. And that's kind of what started. I didn't really like, I tried making concept art, but the model didn't turn out at all like the concept art, so yeah, that's this is, I guess, the one that started me making models again. But now I went from that to this, and I'm pretty proud of, you know, what I've made so far. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else to say. Yes. Yes.
Space one is supposed to be a reference to DJ Subatomic Supernova's coat.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, I instantly have favor points towards you.
Well, actually, if you look at this avatar, this one's...
Knows what No Straight Roads is.
Well, look at my avatar here. I actually base the textures a lot off of 1010. Oh, hell yeah.
See with the screen, it was 1010 plus DJ Subatomic. I'd be happy to help you animate it because I've been working on recreating his animations in-game in my spare time.
Ooh, yes, I would love that. That'd be cool. I'd love to see that.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Talk after the event.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing you played budget cuts before.
No, I haven't.
Really?
No, I've not heard of that. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, no, it's a VR game that has characters just like I figured. There was inspiration because all the characters that you fight, or every office worker, I should say, they're just security cam robots like yours. That's crazy.
Wait, well, I want to see what this game is now. That's cool.
Look up budget cuts. It's awesome.
Okay, thank you.
It's amazing. There's no way he hasn't, but wow, I'm surprised. I figured that's where you got your inspiration. but that's still amazing.
Nah.
Galileo, those were fucking cool. I love robots. Anyway. Speed, you wanna come up here? You wanna come up here and We're doing it. Come on. Jay.
I must inquire my other businessmen. Hold on.
Oh, you wanna get?
you know, if you would.
Oh, we doing this. We're doing this.
So one of us needs to sell the product. I shall.
Hang on. Fucking give me a second. Let me get into it.
Just clone me.
Come on. Show us your product. Get up here. Sell it to me.
Hello, everybody. I've come back, resurrected as a businessman. I'm still Speed, but I am now here to sell you a new product. It is something that everybody will use on their daily occasion of about 2 to 3 weeks when they need to mow their green thing outside. You might call it a lawn.
Come on.
This is a product that I'm sure everybody will. Oh, there it is. This is a product I'm sure everybody would like to own, and it's a lawnmower as it will. But aside from me being able to mow with it, we need to first turn it on. So let me just. I'll show you.
If you will, I am the muscle of the
strongman. Allow the strongman to turn it on.
I have a serious question. What if I don't have a grass area?
Come on. Fuck it.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. Go get it. Go.
All right.
Go.
Oh fuck! Oh, my index is broken. There we go.
I think.
Excuse me, there's a lawn that needs to be mowed.
Yeah, where's the grass even? Where's the grass?
That's enough lawn mowing for one evening.
There was no grass.
Alright.
Why is why is it on fire?
More gas. It's not on fire.
For civilian casualties, I'll take time.
Well, who would like to purchase this lawn mowing machine?
It's only single
Anybody?
casualties. That's fantastic. I'll take it.
I'll sell it for two quid.
I have a quick question.
2 quid.
Yes.
I'll take.
Yes, close.
I turned it on accident. Get off.
Turn off the lawnmower.
How do you turn it on?
Customer. Stop it. Okay. Yes, claws.
It seemed
over there.
Working when you turn it on. Is that a intentional feature?
It's a feature. Yes, this is as you would say, diesel powered. Yes.
These nuts?
Apologies. Diesel powered. It's simply environment. It exhausts fumes and it might burn a bit of oil, but that's just how it always goes. Grass. Turn on! Turn on! Come on! Come on!
Come on! Oh, there we go! You fool! You ruined it!
Let it run!
Put it back into it! Yeah! Oh!
Get over here, yes!
That way!
You missed. This is beautiful.
And with that, I think we're done here, ladies, gentlemen, and friends beyond the binary. I don't know how many I don't know how many rounds. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. I don't know how many roundups we've done, but this was a good one. You all did great.
I might need to invent some new weed killer.
Maybe. They respawn faster than we may slay them. Yeah, we're done. We're done here. You're all great. You're all great. Love you're all. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Woo.
It was working and then you unworked it.
Well, you can cut a tree up, you see.
I'm sorry about Pete.
It's not diesel. Do you know how low mileage yesterday?
Hang on. Fuck you, right?
Well, the thing is, I would say yes, you can join, but the thing is, the event is ending like now.
Bartholomew Grogboat, you calm down right now, mister.
No!
Turn this off.
Leave.
Spikes me joy.
Hey, Spectral.
John Franklin.
Yeah, Pete, we are gonna end with you here.
Yeah. And end it. Bye, guys. Bye.